What's up, fight fans? This is Kirk DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Floyd, Money Mayweather, and Al Haymon. Get this, Floyd Mayweather, Al Haymon, sued by investor in a ticket sale scam. Floyd Mayweather, Mayweather Promotions, boxing executive Al Haymon, and 8 others have been sued for nearly $6 million over ticket sales from the Mayweather exhibition bout versus Logan Paul in June of last year. The lawsuit was filed in California State Court, and the plaintiff is named Yogi Securities Holding LLC, acting through its executive Joseph Englenoff. None of these other 8 defendants are familiar names in the boxing world. The Yogi Enterprises claims to be personal friends with Mayweather for over 3 years, often socializing with each other, both in Los Angeles and Englenoff's home in Las Vegas. At Mayweather's home, Mayweather is accused, along with other defendant John Rechnitz, of soliciting Englenoff, I hate that word, to invest in tickets for Mayweather Paul exhibition, which took place in Miami Gardens, Florida, June 6. Boxing has reviewed the lawsuit, and although Floyd Mayweather and Haymon are accused of improperly profiting from the scam, they do not appear to have dealt personally with Englenoff in the alleged conversation of the $1.4 million investment made through Englenoff's company. However, the lawsuit shines an unflattering light on a hidden industry which tickets to live boxing events are resold to fans at prices well above face value, with fans receiving little opportunity to purchase at the listed price. One of the other defendants allegedly involved with Mayweather in selling the tickets has an unsavory past. According to the New York Times, Jonah Rechnitz was arrested on corruption charges in New York and became a witness. He cooperated and became a witness. His testimony led to the conviction of several officials, but he was sentenced to 5 months in prison plus a house arrest in 2019. The Times reported indicated Joan Rechnitz also received 3 years of parole, so this lawsuit could expose him to charges of a parole violation. A separate Times story reported that in 2006 pled guilty. Well, other than that, we know that Mayweather has been caught up in a cryptocurrency scam as well. So what do we really have? We have Floyd Mayweather and Al Haymon involved in some more shit. Okay, we know, or we've heard rumors about the financial possible ruin of Fox PBC, and they're putting more and more of these shows on pay-per-view because allegedly they don't have enough money to pay their fighters. Okay, and now they're getting caught in another ticket scam. But what is the ticket scam concerning of? Them making more money. Why do you think Mayweather and Al Haymon has to be or has to deal with known criminals? Because they know known criminals can make them more money, involving what? Reselling tickets to make more money. So if that's what they're doing, they're trying to make more money than the actual what the fight is worth or what the tickets are worth. You know, and if they get sued, it's basically on them. I think one thing about having money, you have to know what to do with money, and you have to know who to invest money with and for what reason. Okay, Floyd Mayweather and Al Haymon have known each other for a long time. Floyd looks up to Al Haymon, but I think as of last year, with that $50 million payout to Canelo Alvarez, had that company looking stupid. You know, the change was strange, and the money was looking funny. Bars. But seriously though, guys, I have to remind you that Floyd, he needs to be careful on who he brings in as business partners. You know, and if he doesn't have the money, you know, I think he needs to find more legal ways to get the money, because once you start getting into this, you know, he's up for the cryptocurrency issue. Now it's a ticket scalping scam with Al Haymon and others. pretty soon he's going to be the Adrian Broner of bullshit fraud, money fraud, racketeering, and all types of other fuckery. Okay, and I don't think he needs that type of reputation. I remember he sold his reputation of integrity as being one of the greats by stop fighting the greats and started making money. So at that point, he sold his soul for money. But I implore him not to go down that road in this situation, because for him, or the desire for greed to get more money or to get your money back, he could wind up in a place that he does not want to see once again, and that could be the old clink. Because sometimes these guys that are being suing is one thing. You could settle out a court or whatever, and at the end result, it would be money that you have to pay out. But if a judge comes up there and sees that this guy, he's already been to jail for battery, right, for domestic abuse and all that, they might want to throw the book at him like they did Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes had the $6 million or whatever it was to pay the federal government back. That wasn't enough. They wanted to see him do jail time. If the right, or should I say the wrong type of judge comes in front of Floyd Mayweather and Al Haymon, they might want to do certain things to that aspect just to see those guys get locked up. Because a lot of people are stern sticklers and they just don't play. So if Floyd Mayweather gets in a situation like that, he may find himself in a situation where money cannot buy him out of. And I think he needs to get smarter people around him before he makes these decisions or going belly up, because that's exactly what happened. These are not making him money. In fact, if it did make him money, I hope it was more than the money he's getting sued for. But if you're getting sued, that's money coming off that end. That's almost like coming up with something, knowing you have to pay back. If you're getting sued, that's coming off off your overhead. So, Floyd, I just think, man, he tries to do these things, and this is the second time too soon, back to back, because we just heard about the cryptocurrency scam. So, he has to be careful, man. He has to be careful. And Al Haymon is a guy that he knows more about that than him. But don't let Al Haymon be his Bernie Madoff, okay? Because that could very well happen, trying to, invest in guys that are smarter than you. But in terms, these guys make mistakes too. So just because you're smarter than the next man doesn't exonerate you from making a mistake. Okay, ask Bernie Madoff. He lost billions of people's money that had millions, that were promised billions. Okay, but anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Floyd Mayweather once again being sued and in trouble, this time by a ticket scalping scheme. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.